Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with the revenue part of the chapter number 8, that is cost and revenue analysis. We are done with the cost part. We have done everything regarding the short run cost. We have done its numericals, and now we have to start with the other part, that is your revenue. Alright. First of all, we should understand that what revenue is. Okay. According to if we talk about in economics as a subject or from the viewpoint of a producer, then what revenue is. Okay, we all know that producers produce some quantity of goods. Okay, they produce some quantity of goods. All right, and they sell these quantity of goods at a certain price. At a certain price. Alright, so that means that the producers produce and they sell these quantity of goods at a particular price, that is prevailing in the market. Alright, so a particular producer, he might sell quantity according to the demand in the market or according to whatever psychology he believes in, whatever his goal is, and whatever price is prevailing in the market. Okay, for instance, the producer is supplying 5 units of any particular commodity, and the price per unit is 5 rupees. Okay, so by selling these 5 units, and each unit is of 5 rupees, how much he will earn? He will earn 25 rupees. Okay, so this earning, these receipts are known as your revenue of the producer. Whatever returns, whatever receipts he is getting by selling a particular output at a particular price, that is your revenue. जो भी पैसा प्रोड्यूसर के पास आता है अपने क्वांटिटी ऑफ गुड्स बेचने के बाद एट अ पर्टिकुलर प्राइस पे, that is known as your revenue. Alright, so there are different concepts in revenue. There are different measures of revenue that we have to study. Generally there are 3 measures. First is yours, that is your total revenue that we have to study. Total revenue, it is also known as the TR. Then we have to study average revenue. It is also known as the AR. And then we have to study the marginal revenue. It is known as the MR. So we need to discuss the meaning of all these 3 and their concepts. First, coming on to the total revenue. Alright, what is total revenue? That I have told you, whatever the producer will earn from selling a particular quantity of goods at a particular price, that will comprise of total revenue. Okay, so that means my total revenue is equals to price into quantity. That means when we multiply the quantity by the price at which we are selling the product, that is known as a total revenue. Okay, for instance, if I talk about total revenue, that a producer is selling 6 units of goods and the price of each unit, the price per unit is 5 rupees. Then what will be the total revenue? It can be calculated by multiplying price by the quantity, and it will be equals to rupees 30. This will be his total revenue. So whatever he is earning after selling a particular quantity at a particular price, that is the total revenue. As we all can see that since total revenue is the multiplication of price and quantity, so naturally it will depend upon the level of price and quantity. Okay, If the level of quantity will increase, the total revenue will increase, and if the price will increase, the total revenue will also increase. Both the things, that is our price and quantity, will affect the total revenue. Alright. Now coming on to the next point, that is our average revenue. Average revenue. Okay. Average revenue shows that by selling 1 unit of a particular product, how much revenue a producer is getting. That is per unit revenue. Okay. So whenever we are talking about anything by per unit, that means we have to divide the total by the output. Alright. So my average revenue is nothing but when my total revenue is divided by the output, and what it shows that how much producer is earning by selling the total quantity per unit, how much he is earning. That is per unit how much he is earning. So one thing there is that we have to note about average revenue. There is a very important concept regarding average revenue. It is said that the average revenue is nothing but the price of the commodity. It is equals to the price of the commodity. And when I am saying that my average revenue, that means the revenue that I am earning by selling, the per unit revenue that I am earning by selling the total output, it is equals to price. Then I have to prove it, that why average revenue is equals to price. Why I am saying that average revenue is equals to price. See, how can we prove that? We all know that average revenue is equals to total revenue divided by quantity. We all know that. And when we expand this formula, when we expand it, we all know that total revenue is equals to price into quantity. We have written, in place of total revenue, we have written price into quantity because both the things are equal, and I have taken quantity over here. So what will happen? The Q and Q will get cancelled, and what will remain? Only price will remain. Thus, it is proved that my average revenue is nothing but the price of the commodity. So many times this question has been asked, that why average revenue is equals to the price. So you can show this with the help of this working. Alright. It is very simple concept. Why average revenue will be equals to the price? We are talking about what is average revenue? That by selling a particular quantity of commodity, per unit how much revenue I am earning. So per unit I will be earning that revenue only, what will be the price of the commodity. Okay, so that is why it is equals to the price. Alright, now coming on to the other concept, that is your marginal revenue. Have you all written it? Have you all written? Show me with the help of that thumbs up.